To create a custom gradient, first you create your shape. You click to activate it, and I know it's activated because it has a blue circle around my shape and I can see all of the anchor points. And then I'm going to find the gradient tool, which is over here on the left, and if you hover over it, it says gradient tool, and it's the little box that goes dark to light. With your item selected, you double click this tool and it pops up the gradient palette. The first thing that you do is you select which type of gradient you want. Linear, which means it goes in a line, and radial, which means that it comes out light in the middle and dark on the edges. You can also reverse this. So I'd like a radial gradient, and the default is black to white, but I also have some presets in here. In this case, I want to make my own custom gradient, however. So I do this by choosing the colors on the gradient slider. So first I'm going to double click this white color. I am going to choose a color from my swatches, and I'm going to unselect by clicking off of the slider. Then I'm going to click the black. I'm going to choose a lighter green and click off. And now I have my gradient. I can adjust the fade of this gradient by hovering over the bar on the gradient and pulling it in. That will make the gradient end earlier, and then it'll just fill with the last color until it hits the edge of the shape. Alternatively, I can actually make this gradient go further, and then it would actually never hit my final color because it's bigger than the circle. In an ideal situation, you usually want it to be just about the exact size of your shape. If I wanted to change this from radial to linear, I could change the angle of this gradient by hovering over the edge, and it'll give you a little turny arrow that you can adjust, and it will switch the angle of your gradient. I can also move this here so that there's more of the light color on the right and less of the dark color on the left, or I can move it up so that it is the opposite way.